airport, having to rest or do work in uncomfortable airport chairs or sleep on airport floors while waiting for delayed flights? If so, the leadership team of Airportel has a service that we can offer to help you with this. Right, I'm going to turn it over to Curtis Taylor, and he's going to give you some more information about the service we have to offer.
Hello, Barracudas, investors. We have a great concept for you. So we have this company that provides hotel-type accommodations at the airport inside security. It's a different concept. You think of hotels outside the airport, but this is inside the airport, inside security. So I'll give you a little background about the company. So we assembled a great leadership team. First we have our president, Maria Howard, and she used to work at Ritz-Carlton for 8 years as its chief operating officer. Then we have Rachel Stuckey. She worked for RBC Canada in New York City as a financial analysis and profitability expert. I'll get back to me later. Then we have Velma Thompson, and she worked at Four Seasons for a long time in strategic development. Now, we all went to grad school together in Noonan, Georgia, and we all went our separate ways, made some money, then came back together to launch this concept. Okay, I'm Curtis. I'm the vice president of development, and I worked at American Express in New York City for some years, developing some sales strategies. And together we came up with this concept. As you can see, is this better than being in the airport, laying in the airport on a chair that can't move? So, and this is our vision for this organization, to be a leading provider of warm and distinctive hospitality services across America. It's another concept. In 2014, travel is up like 8.2% in the US alone. I mean, this could make tons of money. But a key to our success, actually, a couple things. First thing is outstanding customer service. We believe that if you want to make money in any service business, you have to treat your customers well. So we are committed to having outstanding customer service. We also want to provide great value for our customers, meaning that our cost is reasonable compared to other similar-like facilities. And by the way, we have very little competition in this market. Because again, you're inside security at an airport. Treat our employees with dignity. You know, Ritz-Carlton has a saying, we are ladies and gentlemen serving ladies and gentlemen. But we're not Ritz-Carlton, but we are going to provide treat our employees very well, so they will treat our customers like they are at the Ritz-Carlton at an airport. And you may say, airport, who wants to be in an airport? If you have followed the news lately, for example, most airports are now going to designer foods. McDonald's is out. Burger King is out. They're bringing in chefs. So people don't actually want to go to an airport to have meals because the restaurants have improved significantly. So there's a lot of upside to this whole concept. A great place to work. If you treat your employees well, they will treat your customers well. So when you guys come to our facility at the airport, you will see later on, we'll treat you well. And most importantly for you as investors, generate a return on your investment. You'll see later on that this is a cash cow. If you're not making money, this is where you need to invest your dollars. Okay, a couple things about the company and our products. Okay, amenities are these hotel-style accommodations at the airport. It's 4-star accommodations. We have 7 suites at each location. We have a 42-inch high-def television, iPad mini, satellite, Xfinity satellite television, free internet, all at the airport. Locations. We want to expand to Los Angeles. Los Angeles Airport has the most origin and destination traffic in the United States. It has 9 terminals. It has 9 terminals. What does that mean? We have 9 opportunities to perform these facilities at that location, if we wanted to. Think of that for a moment. Detroit. I was in Detroit a few weeks ago going to China. I came in late, actually from China. My flight was late. I missed my flight to Atlanta. I called my staff, I need a hotel. I want to be at the airport because I have a 6:30 a.m. flight the next morning. I had to go through security, get to a hotel, check in, go to bed, come back at 5 in the morning to get my flight at 6:30. Airportel will be in the terminal. I'll have to go no place. JFK, another location, and we have one location at Newark Airport already. Or differentiators, what makes us different than other hotels or places like this at the airport? In the terminal, a distinct difference. In-suite showers. Mini conference room, you can do business between your flights. A gaming room if you have kids or adults want to play games. And a personal concierge. What this person could do, if you have a need that requires something outside of the airport security, they can do it for you. When you relax, revive at a facility at the airport. And of course, we have great employees. Our number one asset in our business is our employees. They'll treat our employees well, they'll pay them well, and they will treat you well. At this time, I want to transition to Rachel to talk about a statement of need.
Hey, Karen, who just question? Who likes to make money? Raise a hand. Thought so. Me too. So I'm involved with Airportel. So we're looking for you. You're wanted to invest in our company. Now Airportel came about, just as Curtis said, because there was a real need for it in the airport locations. Mostly what we want to do with our investment from you, we're asking initially for 20% equity stake in the company for $1 million investment. And that mainly will go toward advertising. And with our advertising, of course, we already use social media. I want each of you to tweet us later and like us on Facebook. But we also want to get into the radio. We want to be all over the internet. We want to be in websites. We want to be on billboards. We want to be everywhere. That's the majority of what we would use this investment for. The Airportel was started with 20 people. It was founded to create some more jobs in New Jersey. That's our initial start. We're going to have 3 more in June 1st. Our other 3 locations will be opening. And advertisement for these locations that we're looking for. But we just had so much scarcity of lodging. We thought it really needed a new niche. So that's what it came about. Like 34 million people were polled, or sorry, it was polled that 34 million people that went through New Jersey in 2012, when we originally started in January of 2012. 30% were business persons traveling through. So with that, they decided they needed somewhere to stay. And they decided that after being told, this would be a good opportunity for them. It cuts back their costs. That was another part of the real niche that was needed. Their travel time between airport and the hotels, you don't have to worry about that. You'll already be there. You are at your location. You don't have to worry about paying for taxis. You don't have to worry about the security check-in because you're already going to be there. And get discounted prices for your business. Okay, so with our financing, the utility bills, with our financing, we will use a small portion of it to take care of the overages we may have for the 3 new locations that we're going to have in June 1st, 2014. Part of that's going to be taking care of staff salaries, new inventory, like I said, utility bills, and the rental spaces. It's also going to take care of design and construction, licensing we're going to need for the locations, permitting we'll need for the locations, but it's the majority for the advertisement. Okay. We do have a competitor, and that is Mint Suites. It was founded first, but we are better. They go toward the business crowd. So do we, but we incorporated also family, because you could always have your family with you at any given time. And we wanted to make that an easier transition for you if you do have your family. So we have found that, since we have incorporated the families with Airportel, it's not just an accommodation for the families and for the business people, it's an experience. So, onward to Velma for the product and service description.
So earlier, Chris went over a little bit about the features and benefits. What I'm going to do is kind of tell you what sets us apart from the competition. So we put together a little SWOT analysis, strengths, weakness, opportunity, and threats. Our strengths are going to be in our 4 major locations, which are in international airports. In these locations, we hold high standard customer service, highly qualified leadership, and high ethical standards. Now, a weakness of ours is that we are fairly new to this market. However, our profits indicate that we are as strong as, if not stronger, than our competitors already. So the opportunities that we have with Airportel is that we do lack the major amenities to differentiate us from the competition. So what else we were wanting to do with your investment today is that we were wanting to make major amenities such as in-house kitchens so that we can deliver food, deliver drinks, deliver snacks to these guests while they're staying instead of them bringing them into them. As Rachel told us, one of our competitions, one of our only major competitions, is Minute Suites. However, we do have to look forward to new companies coming into this market. Now, I'm going to go over that competition, show you the differences between Airportel and Minute Suites. As you can see, check out their pricing. Minute Suites is taking your money. Airportel is saving you that money. On average, we're about 40% less than Minute Suites, and that's going to be for our hourly rates. That is our most popular service that we have. You're waiting for your connecting flight. This is not going to be an every time, overnight deal. So you just need a private room just to have just for about an hour or two. And we have it right here, $25 an hour. Something very interesting is, check out our features at request. There's not many for Minute Suites. You can take a shower, and it's $15 if you stay. If you stay overnight with Airportel, it's free. It comes with your stay. So we also offer, like Curtis said, we do have a mini conference room. Should you have to take a business call in between your flights, do you want to take a business call with everybody standing around you? No, it's private. You may have some confidential information that needs to be said. Take it in our conference room. We have it there, 30-minute increments for $30. Anything more, we can accommodate discounts. Ladies, you're on your delayed flight. You know you have to be somewhere. How's that hair looking? Not too great, is it? You've been sleeping on that first flight, haven't you? We have a curling iron straight iron ready for you. You can freshen up and get ready for your next flight and be ready in your destination. So a little bit more. Our basic features are about the same with Minute Suites. You know, it's general. You have a day bed. You have a sofa. It's there. However, check out the extended features. Minute Suites. They offer your Wi-Fi. You have your HD TV. It second sets a computer monitor with a wireless mouse and keyboard. You can do your business work. Great. Rachel mentioned that we are trying to hit the family markets. What about the kids? What are they going to do? We have a gaming console. They're able to play their games on a separate monitor. So with that also, we do have an iPad mini. Parent can use the monitor, the child can use the iPad mini. We have additional features that Minute Suites cannot offer. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn this over to Moria, and she's going to go over our market analysis. Thank
All right, the target market that Airportel is after We're focusing on providing high-quality airport hotel accommodations to airport travelers who have long layovers or need a quiet place to rest, relax, and revive. The target market that we're focusing on are traveling businessmen and women and families looking for a place to unwind between flights. Research proves that offering a family suite is appealing to 79% of families. Our marketing mix. Airportel has a low pricing strategy in comparison to Minute Suites, as Velma mentioned in her presentation. We are able to offer low unit rates because we've partnered with our manufacturers and our suppliers, and we've been able to get a discounted rate on our end. The product we're offering these partnerships permit us to offer high quality mattresses, bedding, and technology access at affordable rates. And we're located in international hubs throughout the U.S. Airportel's promotional piece and our web presence and e-commerce. Our website is the most important promotional tool for Airportel. We do offer an app. This showcases everything Airportel has to offer, and it gives our clients that ability to check availability and schedule their suite stays through their phone and through their website. Our website is very simple. It's very user-friendly. We chose not to use a lot of graphics or flash in our sites so that when people are trying to access it between flights, they don't have any issues with booking their room and booking their stay. Okay, now I'm going to turn it over to Rachel Stuckey, and she's going to go over the financial analysis.
Thank you, Maria. Okay, guys. Again, who likes to make money? Right here? Okay, great. Me too. So, let me tell you how you do that. So, to begin with, we had $200,000 to start our newer location. We each invested $40,000, and we had a $40,000 loan from Wells Fargo, our bank investment, and it was we all each have a 20%. We each had a 25% stake in the company as of right now, because we repaid this initial loan from the bank investment within the first 6 months of opening. Just to show you, as part of our projected sales revenue through the next couple of years, down here at the bottom, this is the original location that is open. We had $1,250,000 in 2012 alone. As we had spending to go out, we had $300,000 in fees and expenses for that year, so we really had a profit of $950,000. We have had a consecutive profit of $950,000 every year after fees. But we expect each location, once they are open, June 1st, 2014, mark your calendars, for JFK, Detroit, and LAX to make 1.25. If not more, they are busier locations, so we do expect a much greater profit, but at least 1.25. I also wanted to indicate to you in the break-even point for your investment. Again, we are going to say that we will be able to pay back the $1 million loan from you within the first 6 months, within the first 2 quarters of the first year. So we do, just from 3 locations, not from our original location. They will be very profitable, the new locations, within the first 6 months. Okay, so on to Curtis with the conclusion.
In conclusion, and just to recap a little bit of what we just said, the Buddha says it's better to travel well than to arrive. Airportel helps you to travel well. So when you arrive at your destination, you'll be relaxed, revived, and ready to go to work. So again, we're asking for a $1 million investment for 20% ownership in the company. And with our proven leadership and outstanding track record, coupled with great employees, this is a winning combination. Again, to make a very great distinction is that this Airportel facility is inside the airport, inside security. So we have one competition, mini suites, but we're not putting a facility where they are located today. So in essence, we have no competition, except for hotels, which are outside the airport security location. So, who will be the first to invest $1 million? Are there any questions? Thank you.
I have two questions. What was the initial Wells Fargo? What did they initially invest?
They initially invested $40,000. We each invested $40,000.
Okay, and then how many rooms are at each location?
There's 7 rooms to each location.
Okay. I am going to be willing to invest because I like the idea of family. It's a lot easier for a business person to get to a hotel and back to the airport than it is for someone with 3 kids. So if you market towards family, I think it could work. But I'm only willing to invest $500,000 for 25%. And the reason I say that is because you gave Wells Fargo 20% at only $40,000.
Oh, no, they originally invested 20%. We paid that loan, yes, within the first 6 months.
Okay.
So we've all each had 25% equity since the opening. We're willing to go down from sharing 25% to 20% for $1 million.
Okay. I'll do 20%. Or not probably. Well, also, we'd like to
Hand out our goodies to you guys.
Well, you know, that's
That's
500,000. That's not $1 million. We want $1 million. But if you think our revenue demonstrates clearly that we can easily manage $1 million.
Okay.
Plus, I mentioned something to you about Newark. LA has 9 terminals. JFK has at least 3 terminals. I mean, the market is really great. So I think we could even expand beyond that. So we're still looking for $1 million.
Good question.
Yes, sir.
Now you say you're gonna be inside security, right?
Correct.
How are you gonna find space for that? Is there already competition for space going on in there?
Yes, there is, but there's always opportunity that the airport wants to invest for customers. So if you bring a concept to them that is going to help the customer experience, they'll be able to give us the space at the airport. For example, Atlanta has a mini suite today already, so we don't think that's going to be an issue.
And what about the amenities?
The amenities?
Yeah, wouldn't that be a problem with that, in reconstruction and everything else? How long is it gonna work out with the authorities?
We could negotiate a deal with them for that. I mean, let's say we have restaurants, we're remodeling every day, we're going to new restaurants. Remodeling is from the airport. We do all the time.
I love you guys' idea. What do you guys consider to be the biggest risk I
The biggest risk? The biggest risk for this would be if travel begins to diminish. Well, the industry now is growing at a fast pace. Something else that's very important is that 4 years ago, we had what we call point-to-point flying. That means that you fly from Atlanta to Florida, Atlanta to JFK. And now we're seeing a lot of connections again. So people are coming through hubs. In fact, Chicago, for example, where United's based, have one of the worst on-time performance records in the world today. Which means is, I guarantee you go to Chicago, you will be delayed. And we'll help you make that stay a lot nicer. $1 million, please, sir? Okay, yes, sir.
Do you really need this investment? If you're profiting $950,000 a year and have been?
Well, we do, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. So we have the airports, but let's think of it for a moment. Someone in your family gets sick and go to the hospital, and they want to stay. They have to leave the hospital, go outside, find a hotel, check in. If we could expand this down the road to be in a hospital, where they can just stay right downstairs, you know.
Now, I understand the concept, but why do you need money?
We need it for advertising. We want to
There
be
we go.
advertising,
That's
yeah.
what
We want to be all over the place. We've only done social media so far. Again, like us on Facebook and Twitter. But we do want to be all over the internet. We want to be in magazines. We want to be everywhere.
And unfortunately, our team does not have the advertising experience, So that's what we need to know. We need to help you find that person.
Alright, tell you what,
$1 million. I see you coming.
do $1 million for your 20%, but you have to use Karna as your marketing firm.
Okay, interesting. Oh, let's hold that for a second. Yes, sir, you have a question.
Mr. Vice President, I can't talk the talk, but I'm truly in tune with your investment and your benefit. But I'm willing to do 800,000 at 20%.
Okay, if you do,
Good at what?
huh? I'm sorry, question over here, yes? And how much percent? If you do 1.2 million, I think you deal with him. You'll take it for 1.2 million when you say about your advertising.
1.1.
Wrong, man.
Yes?
I just had a quick question, since the rooms are pretty much rented for like an hour or two or overnight, are there like housemaids on site to clean the rooms between the customers?
No, we don't call employees housemaids, we call them customer service specialists.
Okay.
Our employees are important to us, not housemaids. Yes,
So in Detroit, they actually have a freestanding hotel at the terminal
correct.
that actually has a real room and a real shower. How do you plan to keep things?
We have to go out through security.
No, they're actually in the
No,
terminal.
I just did it 2 weeks ago. We have to go through security.
So they have security right there.
But yes, but it was closed when I got in. It was closed. I had to go through security, come around, and go out the next morning. I did it 3 weeks ago.
So you're actually gonna be,
Inside
Inside,
security,
okay.
no hassle, no fret.
how
It's
are
a
you
unique-
gonna
huh?
make sure that somebody on your staff does not give any type of weapons or?
No, you're in security already. You already cleared security, you're already inside the security area. You're not leaving. So there's no risk.
Like at the gate?
We have the same security as the airlines have. There's no additional
So
risk.
you're not
Plus,
adding any additional security measures?
no, because we letting the government provide security and we are taking advantage of it. Plus, at Detroit, it was a Westin Hotel, $195 a night. Our rate was $125 a night. More convenient. Where would you go? Same accommodation. 1.2 million?
Now, have you ever thought about what happens when your facility is booked up? Have you ever thought about renting out portable chairs or renting out portable pods?
So we want to stay very focused. Our focus is 7 suites at the hotel. Or just a market mix, and we want to execute that to the fullest of our competence. Renting chairs is someone else's job, not ours.
I have a question. So how do you plan on making these agreements with the airports to build within the, how will that work? Having
We've already
this
done it.
built within
We've
the.
already done it. The locations will be open, as of June first. We have, rental space already available for us. They're always expanding, always building on space.
And any airport, you have a licensing fee with the airport, like any restaurant has it, and you get a licensing fee, and meet the environmental needs, and you open your facility.
All right, at this point, we have a lot of offers on the table, and we'll keep it here for now, and we'll move on to the next team. But thank you so much for telling us about your products and service.